I feel like a hypocrite trying to make this video. What I wanted to always come on here and say is to make sure you center your life around God. And the reason why I say that I feel like such a hypocrite is because I don't do that. Do I believe in God? Yes. Do I have my faith and trust in Jesus? Yes. Do I have a Bible that I try to read? Yes. And so on. I do have habits and thoughts and things like that that truthfully would lead me to God, right? But when I say that you should like dedicate your life, structure it around God, is that He is the priority, essentially, right? You exist only because of Him. You have done great things already because of Him. You have endured the bad things because of Him, right? And so on. I can name a lot of things like that. And so those would be your primary reasons, right? But I don't even read my Bible every day. If I do, it's like a chapter a day, which is not bad. It's just I do it minimally, and even that I just sometimes don't do. And if I can't stick to this habit, then of course I'm gonna keep falling into the same big sins that I have been falling into my entire life, and specifically my last about 8 years or so. And I don't want that to keep happening. So the real solution is to center my life around them, so I can avoid these sins and these bad habits that keep creeping up on me as much as possible. So why don't I do it? And I don't know. I've been asking this myself for years now. It's not even a like think about the most difficult things in your life. This is nowhere one of them, right? Talking to God, reading the Bible, and so on. It seems easy on paper, especially when you start comparing things that are easy versus things that are hard. But why is it so hard to stick to it? Could there be the fact that it's because it works? Could it be that there's something spiritual, like actually spiritual about this, and that is why um doing earthly things every day kind of puts you away from God. So when you try to do uh, things for Him, maybe that whole difference of these two sides, it kind of like has something to like has some sort of an impact. Maybe that's why. But God is not asking us to like give Him sacrifices or anything. He's not asking us to go get a fucking animal and slaughter him. He's not asking to not eat for 30 days straight. No, all he's asking is like, trust in me and have a relationship with me, and I will be with you throughout the good and the bad. And again, that seems simple to do, but why is it so hard to stick to it? Whenever you are in the moment doing these good things, it's easy. But when you look at the grand scheme of things, you look at there's inconsistencies. And maybe I'm looking at consistency the wrong way again, because consistency doesn't have to be the same thing every single day. For example, in order to work out consistently, you don't need to work out every single day. You have a plan, a structure. But the problem is this: like the relationship with God, I think, or at least I've been told that like it needs to like happen every single day in some sort of a way. And if I can't do that, then how can I really expect to do anything else in life? How am I supposed to escape my bad habits? How am I supposed to escape these big sins that I I'm tired of living in? I don't know, and I don't know what I can think of, or what can anyone even tell me. I don't know what I can even try to find out to really understand how important this is, because right now my mind clearly thinks it's not as important. It thinks that it's not that big of a deal, and that's why I just skip reading, or like I do something else. I don't know. And look, centering your life around God is not does not mean that the majority of your days and the majority of the hours within a day that you're gonna just spend reading the Bible, talking to God, praying, and so on. No, centering is like making Him the priority, and trusting in Him so He can, you know, arrange the rest of the things in your life properly. What you do not need, He will remove. What you need, what you want, will be in your life as long as you trust in Him and you do something about it. At least that's how I see it. I don't know. I haven't found any other way of centering your life around God that involves something else than what I just named. I don't know, man. Just I want to keep trying my best, and I hope you try your best as well.